because I'm on the
Okay. Hey,
What's
everyone.
up, guys? Hi. Welcome back to After the Island. I am Elizabeth.
I'm Alex.
And coming to you from our places because my puppy, Winston, was sick last night. Here he is. I got him a cute little bone from the farmer's market, and it didn't go well. Didn't go well.
And I got really sunburnt, and my face is literally the size of the moon. So we're all in good place right now.
Yeah, but super excited to talk to you. Obviously, we had 2 episodes this weekend, which is also always crazy to cover when there is 2. First
So
episode, kind of dry. Didn't love it.
Oh,
Second
okay,
one,
wait. I thought it was so funny. I don't know why.
you did?
Yeah, like I was laughing.
Oh, I didn't think it was all that funny. I did write my notes in chronological order. If you want me to just go through what I was seeing, what I was thinking, and then you tell me what you were thinking too. Okay. So the Islanders in the first episode, we see them like come back from their dates. And the conversation that stuck out to me was Leo totally downplaying his date. He was with Imani, he was so flirty. They were saying like all kinds of stuff, and I was like, "Whoa!" He was licking his lips. He was like looking at her like, and I was like, "Oh my god, I would kill this man if that's who I was coupled up with."
Okay, but at least he went to her after the date. Remember that was like a huge thing the last time?
Yeah, it was a huge thing last time that he didn't, come check in with Anna, and he's learning, and he did go talk to Kassy. So you're right.
Yeah.
That is a really valid point.
I don't know. I didn't see the date like going anywhere.
I thought
it was just editing.
You thought? Okay, so I was like, wow, he was so flirty. But maybe it was like he was just being fun.
Literally just a flirty guy. Like I think he is attracted to himself. Like he flirts with himself.
Okay, that's okay. Now that you say that, totally fair.
Like he was like looking in the mirror and he was like, I just can't stop looking at myself. You are pretty. He is pretty, but like
he's so pretty. I know.
I just can't.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I know what you mean by dry because it didn't give us as much drama as the last episode.
Why was I convinced too that the new Islanders were in this episode gonna couple up with someone? Like I thought they were each gonna get to steal someone, and then they just did
it. The whole elimination process is like it's not making sense to me this season.
No, it's giving rigged.
Yeah, it's just maybe it's the whole Fiji aspect. It's too hard to get people in and out.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but also, you know what I thought? I don't know if you put this in my head or if I just thought this. I don't know. I thought that Imani and Mike might couple up.
I did not put that in your head, and I don't think that at all.
Okay, I don't know where I saw that or why I'm thinking that.
It's like this forbidden syndrome that the Islanders get that come in with the other people, I think, where they know those people are supposed to be kind of like off limits. Like you're just not supposed to go for someone you're coming in with. So then there's probably always this like, ooh, like I want to go against. I'm
probably just like wishing for it.
Yeah. Do you hear this?
Everyone take a brief pause. We'll pull up some.
I'm like, since when is Monday garbage day? Like it's Thursday.
I can't even.
But okay. So one of my other notes though is so Jonah and Destiny's conversation. This was the first one of the episode. So this was not the one where the drama went down. But I was like, I made a note and I was like, you could just tell that her head wasn't into it, and it looked like she just like wasn't into him. Like I felt like she just like didn't care, and I think he gets that vibe from her too. So then it's funny that like, yeah. And then I was like, but I also wrote, I was like, she is just such a doll. Like, she is so cute. Like, I really, really like Destiny.
No, I do too. I think she's hilarious, but like the whole thing with Jonah, like this was strictly for us to like die at because she did not give one fuck what that man was doing.
No, she didn't. And then all of a sudden,
her like acting like she did. It's just, it was not.
But do you think she was acting? Like, I feel like
Yes,
in a sense, you do, because in some sense, I think she is maybe the most similar to Bergie, as in a fact, is she hasn't had like a ton of experience dating. Like, didn't she say like she's never had a boyfriend? She's like always in the lab with her microbiology stuff. Like, she's not like going at. She was like, it's hard for me to go on dates with people because she was like, I never like anyone because I never think anyone is good enough for me.
Yeah, well, I definitely get that vibe. Like, that's why I think a lot of people were saying that, you know,
she should go home.
Yeah,
like she's taking space. Yeah. I also put not Kay Kay saying Keenan is my baby. They were like getting ready, and she was like, "He's my baby." I'm like, "Oh my gosh!"
I know.
We're getting to Lulu.
I am like done with Keenan.
Okay, and then I wrote this random note. Why is Carmen in the showers chatting with all the guys as the girls are getting unready? Have you noticed this is a common theme that keeps happening? All the girls will be like getting undressed, and Carmen will be just picking all their brains, and maybe she's like just trying to check in so she can report back to the girls.
When
she's like the designated person that does that, she's always talking to someone when they're in the shower.
Yeah,
there's got to be like a compilation
and
of this
Hannah too, though.
talking. Yeah, I noticed. Well, it's also someone always talking to Leo when he's in the shower, because first Leo was, or oh, maybe that's what it is. But like, I'm like, why are all these conversations happening like when they're in the showers?
I don't know. Maybe like, it feels like they're like alone, so they don't have no one else.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Like, because you know, when you're in the shower, like you kind of think like, oh, they're not going to use this footage, or like, oh, this feels maybe more private, and we're like alone, like no one's in the bathroom when I'm showering, so maybe that's a good time to go talk to someone before bed and like get something through. But I really thought like when Hannah was talking to Keenan, like I love her. I think she's awesome.
I know, same.
Is so wise. She is so beyond her years, and she was giving him great advice, and he seemed to be receptive of it, and then it seemed he took none of it.
No, he is the epitome of like a fragile male ego. Like, honestly, all of the guys were, and we'll get to that game, but like I was flabbergasted. It was just really wild.
It was wild. But did I not call earlier on in the season? I've been wrong about a lot of people this season, but I was right about Keenan. And everyone was like, no, no, no. And I'm like, something's up with him.
Third time, like at this point, I can't. I don't trust him.
Did you die at the scene? This I thought was hilarious. Was Harrison with the rowing machine?
No, I didn't see it.
The guys are working out, and Harrison is on the rower, and because it's like this like cheap random little rower, and it's not like floored to the ground, he's doing it like this, and it's just flying across the gym, but like at a turtle speed, but it's like moving like it's not supposed to be. And all the guys were like, I don't think that's supposed to work like that.
Oh my god.
And then Ian Sterling made a joke. And then Ian Sterling made a joke, like he was actually supposed to be on last season, but because he rode here from Australia, he's now on this season.
Oh my god, I don't know how I missed that.
It was really, really funny.
I'm glad someone said I was cracking up because you guys just talked about how terrible the gym is. It's so true.
No, it's so true.
It's like a Barbie set. Like, it's not real.
It is. Wait. Speaking of Barbie set, have you seen the clip from Barbie? I have not seen the movie yet, but have you seen the clip of Ryan Gosling? They're talking about his job, and he's like, my job is beach.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's everyone's job on Love Island. Like, your job is villa. Like, my job is villa. On his beach.
I'm so dead. I haven't seen the movie yet, but
No, I haven't,
do.
but you know the clip I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly. Like, I pretty much know the whole premise because I
Yeah, my job is Villa. Anyways, oh, okay, this was my other issue with this episode, and maybe this was just a Jonah and Imani thing. Kay Kay was also doing it. Everyone just kept saying, like, you know how they have tallies from our season, everyone just being like. Okay, if there was a tally from the Friday episode of everyone going, well, shit, there would be so
I didn't
many.
notice that.
Like, every other response in conversations that people were having across the villa was, well, shit. Well, shit.
Keenan,
Like, well, shit.
like this, that, and the third. This, that, and the third.
No,
this, that,
yes.
and the third. What it,
I was like,
every time he doesn't have a word to like say, he's like, this, that, and the third. Like,
but that's everybody else
at the end of the day.
That's everybody else with like, well, shit. Also, I died. I was triggered by something someone said. So one of them, I forget which islander it was, and I wish I wrote who said it, but everyone would be like, oh, it's Kay Kay, it's Kay Kay, and I was triggered. They were like, oh, like, how's it going? And she was like, I just be doing things. I just be doing things. And it was giving this date that I went on in LA with this TikTok guy who everyone like idolizes on TikTok. And I was like, okay, like, he's gonna be great. Like, I've seen him on TikTok. I love his videos. You know, he's gonna be so funny. And I'm like, oh, like, what kind of stuff are you into? You know, like, do you watch movies? Do you read books? Like, you know, because like, he doesn't do. I'm like, do you play sports? Do you any activities? And he just goes, I just be doing things. I'm like,
he said my job is beach.
My job is be doing things. My job is beach. But I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, like, what does that mean?
I feel like I have to be high, like, while I'm watching the show or something. Because
no, that episode for sure. Like, that episode was tough to watch. And of course, I was trying to get some people that were trying to jump in the middle of the season. And they're like, oh, I'll watch the episode with you. And that had to be the episode. I was like, oh, come on. I wish I had just played the Sunday episode because that episode was good. Friday was just like,
it was good.
Yeah.
I think it was just one of those episodes that they had to have to bridge the whole,
totally.
You know.
You know what it was giving?
You do have to be high.
You know what it was giving?
What?
The Harry Potter Deathly Hallows, the last two. The first one sucks,
so
the second one can be amazing.
You have to see this to know that, and then the third.
Exactly.
It's
all making sense now. Okay. My other conversation I loved was Carmen talking to Kay Kay and giving her advice. And this was, Carmen is becoming more redeeming to me now. I think she just, okay.
You've been holding it against her for so long.
No, but now I kind of like her. Like, I'd be sad if Carmen went home. Like, now I'm kind of like, okay, her and Kenzo are looking cute in the background. I haven't seen any of them. Let me see some of the love.
Oh my God.
I think they're like actually obsessed with each other. Like, I think if they both got voted off right now together, like
before.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
I know.
We're
no, I have nothing against her. I just die when you.
Yeah, wait, I just peeked at a comment in the chat and someone's like, I can't even lie, Carmen gives good advice. I'm like, she does.
Yeah, she does. But she definitely likes to hear herself talk.
For sure. But I did like what she said. She was like, okay, KK, you can't just like let him come back and be like, I'm sorry. You need to like make him grovel coming back, and he should. Like, this is, but then it's like he's not even ready to come back and apologize, because then he just turns around and has another conversation with Imani and he's like, there's a spark.
I know. Like what?
Okay, so there's no groveling coming back yet, because like the damage hasn't even completed itself.
No, it's like he's truly telling two different people two different things.
Yeah, no, he's and then okay, so then there's this whole subplot line of Keenan, I don't know if you noticed this. Okay, so Keenan thinks that Kay Kay is villainizing him, but then Carmen thinks that Keenan is trying to victimize himself.
100%.
I
mean,
know.
Kay Kay is not villainizing him.
No.
Love Island #1 is villainizing him, but
Kay Kay is not.
No.
No. I'm totally with you on that. And then, but he is totally trying to victimize himself. He's like, they're villainizing me. I'm like, no. You're being a piece of shit.
He keeps using like I would be remiss like not to give the villa my whole shot and actually go into like everything with an open mind. But like, okay, I get it. That's the point of the show. He's right in that aspect. But the way that he's like going about it, and every single time he's just like, I don't know why it's just coming off that he's not being genuine, or he's trying too hard to be genuine and like truly open to everyone. And at this point, okay, we've got to stop.
No, Hannah said to him, she was like, yes, but also the point of the show is to find love. And if you have, or Bergie said this to him, and he's like, if the point of the show is to find love and you have something great that you're working towards, why would you not like keep moving with that? Why do you have to keep looking everywhere else?
Right.
If the point of the show is to like Love Island, like to get to the love part.
It's like, okay, how many tests?
I don't know.
How many tests do you need?
He needs 6 new tests from Casa Amor.
It looked like there were 10 girls walking in. I'm not even kidding. When I saw the flash of that, it looked like there were so many girls.
So my mom has never seen Casa Amor, and she's watching this season. She was like, something weird is happening. She's like, all of a sudden, because she's used to, 2 people coming in, 3 people coming in. She was like, there was like a lot of people about to come in. She's like, she goes, I think there was something like 10 guys and 10 girls. She's like, what is happening? I was like, oh no, it's Casa Amor. It's Casa Amor. She was like, well, what's that? And I was like, oh, you just wait. You just wait. She's going to feel betrayed. Okay, wait. The other conversation that is probably one of the funniest things we've seen so far is Jonah and Destiny and Imani coming to pull him.
Oh my God.
I think it's totally normal.
I think Destiny was joking. But until I saw the rest of the episode, actually. Because I thought about how Anna had said to us, like, oh, I would make a joke, like, I'm going to hit on your man, like, to Harrison. And I was kind of watching it from that lens. And then, like, obviously, as the episode went on, I was like, wait, is this real?
No, I was like, wait, is she, like, actually mad? But I was confused because she doesn't actually like Jonah. So why do you care? Like, I think it was, like, a principle of, like, it was a principle of, like, I just don't want to feel disrespected. But it was like, dude, it's normal to pull someone that's in a conversation. And, like, I need to finish what I was saying. What were you even saying?
He wasn't saying anything. I think she literally was just like, I'm going to be a little toxic. Like, I don't know, but it was.
No, she totally was like, I'm going to be toxic. And then we saw later on that she took that even further. But okay, Imani walking away.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm not going to lie.
What?
I wasn't expecting it to go any further. I thought she was just like, honestly, just going to laugh it off.
And then Imani was just like, I'm going to slowly walk away.
She made him to stay to ask if he liked her outfit.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's so funny.
Oh.
And then, so then Jonah lets her finish her conversation. I did like that he let her talk, and then he went and saw Imani, and then was immediately like, yeah, no, fuck that.
Like, it was so petty. It was so petty. Destiny was like literally petty queen. Yeah, like
she was the petty queen of the whole episode.
And like, I can't. I don't want to say it yet, but the whole bedroom with her and Mike.
No, forget it. No, I can't.
I can't. She's so shady. She's starting shit with Jonah. Literally has no intentions of following through with anything regarding Jonah, but is literally going like this. And then in the middle of the night is making out with Mike.
Sneaks a little kiss. I was like, Alex, no way when that happened. I was like, we have never seen someone do that in Love Island history. What the hell?
And he called her over. So like he's a part of it, but it is
he called her over? No, he didn't. I thought he was sleeping with the blindfolds on. No. I thought she just like walked over, pulled up the blindfolds, and just smooched him. I was like,
no, Mike literally was like, destiny. And then he must have like put his sleeping mask back on. And then she like walked over.
Oh my God.
Wait, they said Kassy said that she kept sneaking into his bed. So like it sounds like it was more than once, like more than what we saw.
Okay. That makes it more normal. I kind of liked seeing it as like, I thought she randomly was like, all right, I'm starting to realize I'm on the outs. I also am realizing Mike and Kay Kay are not going to work out. I'm going to let this all go up in flames. And like, I want to stay here. I'm not connected with anyone. Mike's the easy option. I'm just going to go wake him up in the middle of the night and give him a kiss. Let him know I'm here.
Sorry, go
ahead.
And
then suddenly the next day they're like all booed up, like making out. Like, she's like, I'm gonna go out with a bang. She's like, let's just do it. I was like, Destiny's hilarious.
I mean, she was just so petty this episode, and I was cackling.
I loved it.
A lot of people are like divided on it in the chat.
I know,
but I kind of thought it was really funny.
Like, I'll be sad if she goes home. Like, I don't want her to go home. I'll let you know who I want to go home. But okay, wait. The last thing for this whole situation was Jonah talking about his kiss with Emily. Do you remember how he described it? He goes,
no,
I love a big ol' ass tongue.
Not Emily. Imani.
Jonah, Imani. Oh, you're right. Sorry, I'm forgetting. Yes.
Yeah, no, I think he really likes her.
He totally really likes her. He is so into it.
And I think she is equally as into him.
Yeah. I like them together.
I do too. I think Jonah has so much swag. Like I really started to like him in the episode.
Okay. That's what I was wondering if you did, because I was like watching it with people and I'm like, yeah, Alex doesn't like this guy. I was like, I like this guy.
He was really likable.
He's like I can't see him leave. I told you, he's just a good character mix to he brings it together.
Yeah, when I saw him lay down, like it was the first time I looked at him and I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. Like,
this is a hot take. He brings such a like quirkiness to the villa that like I would be more okay now having Bergie go home. Like, I would rather Jonah stay.
I think that this was a move.
I think Bergie has run his time and it's time for Bergie to go home. Because I don't know how many times I can watch Bergie get rejected. And are they just, well, now I think that the show wanted to keep Bergie just to get him to Casa, because all the girls know, obviously, Bergie's going to bring someone back. Oh, yeah. So it's like, who can fake it the best with Bergie? Who can fake it the best with Bergie? Who is going to be putting their acting skills to the test? So that's why they're keeping him for that alone. But I'm like, he needs to just go home. I wonder if he would volunteer to go home if like one of the couples gets split.
I didn't know if we were gonna lose somebody last night. So like as I was watching it, I saw obviously who got picked as not least favorite Islander, and I was like, oh, Bergie's gonna stand up and obviously like say you can send me home.
Yeah. But we haven't got there yet, because they're all gonna
he might want to go to Casa Amor real bad.
I know, so I'm so split on it.
I mean, it would be kind of fun to watch.
It would be fun to watch, because it's like, what girl is the best actress? Oh my God.
Someone made a comment. There's 7 Casa girls and 6 Casa boys.
That means Bergie is going to Casa. They're giving him as many options as possible.
No,
I would like the 9 lives.
I think Bergie should go home. He's sweet, but there's no fit for him at this point. I agree. I
know, I agree.
And it's not in like a mean way or anything. I agree. I think he's run his course. I think like he got out of the experience what he needed to get out of it.
Yeah, I know.
The girl from Wisconsin in Casa Amor.
No.
And blonde is perverts.
Damn it. So that means he's not going home. But okay, so that means who is going home? Because oh wait, let's talk about the challenge real quick.
Wait, is this true?
Wait, the diagonal thing. Yeah, yes, I did.
You did? Yeah. No, that's terrible.
They didn't have it. No, they didn't have it.
No, I know, but like, is that why?
I don't know. Or I think they avoided it because that would have happened and they can't do it to him. So I think they only did it to the girls.
No, that would literally be bullying.
But see, the thing is, if they had done it, it would have been too much. And I think, but if they did do it, I think people would know we're not doing that. We're not all picking Bergie. So I think the answers like would have been funny and then they would have aired it.
Yeah.
But so I don't think they did it. I think they just didn't even cross that bridge. Okay, but I wrote this challenge. We had a version of it from Twitter. And you remember the things people say about you. Like Carmen is going to remember for the rest of her life that people said these things.
It's so triggering. And
like, I still remember the username of the person that called me a prissy princess. Shabifa.
Say it was Shabifa.
Shabifa.
Well, that was because like that was such a wild name. Like,
okay, Shabifa gave for me. Elizabeth is a prissy princess.
So funny. But oh my God, I remember thinking I had a thought about like the feelings, even though it's that game that they played the night before too. It was all kind of like within the same realm of games. In that game, no matter what, like how Leo was like, no one can be butthurt about what happened. No, that's just not what happens. You don't play those games. Because no matter what, everything is rooted, a real truth is rooted in a joke and it ends badly.
Yes. So this is what Harrison said in the beach hut. He said, that's what he said, your point exactly. And he said, it just ruffles the feathers. He said, it ruffles the feathers. And I actually bolded and capitalized it because I thought we should name the episode Ruffling Feather, like something about like ruffling the feathers. Because like, that's what its intentions are. The game is to just stir it all.
And it's little minuscule things that just piss you off. Like
I know, like the sloppy seconds comment.
Oh my God.
It's like, of course, Alex, all I could think of was like, finally, I really like Marco this episode. Really
I know.
And then he says that, and I'm like, can you just shut up?
Like sometimes it was true. Hannah is a little too mature for Marco because I do not know how the hell she literally puts up with so many out-of-pocket statements.
No, it's so true. I was like, yeah, and I feel like I've said that on the podcast, and then, of course, in my delusional mind, I'm like, yeah, they've been listening to us. They used what I said. Oh, my God.
I was dying because we obviously hadn't seen Marco and Leo talk about how Leo was pissed about the comment that Marco made. And I died when Marco walked into the boys' room and he was like, I think Leo's mad at me.
Oh, yeah. I thought that, like, of course he's mad at you.
Someone said, did you see? I didn't watch the unseen bits, but someone said he picked his nose and ate it. People calling him Sugar Boy on Reddit.
Oh my god, that's wild. Your boy. Wait, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Today's
Booger
funny.
boy.
I can't stop.
Carmen, the thing about Carmen here for the fame, she was horrified, and I was like,
Oh my god, I know. I kind of feel like she isn't there for that, and she's like, that's the worst it could have went.
She was like, yeah, she was kind of like, I think that challenge hit her like a brick, because in her mind, she's booed up with Kenzo. She's like, I'm doing great. I'm giving everyone advice.
We're
So
unproblematic.
yes, I think that was like a reality check of like, oh my god, what are they see? What is that? My edit? Like she was like, oh my god, fuck.
Rachel is so savage. She said, I could not have asked for the two girls, Destiny and Carmen, taking up space to turn out better.
Oh, I know. I know. I know.
Unbelievably, like everyone was humbled. Pretty much like all the guys, their egos, you could just see like the minute something was so rude about someone came across, they would all just be like,
I do think Harrison was kind of cracking up about being boring because he didn't think it was going to be him, and he thought it was funny.
He must be doing some shit that we didn't see in the villa.
Yeah,
that's why.
Because Kenzo, they all thought it would be Kenzo 100%, and then it was Harrison, and they were like cracking up. So he must actually be the boring one. Yeah, and then he was like, I wanted boring.
What was the other one that kind of was like a big one where everyone voted for the same person and it was completely.
It was girls that America thinks are dating out of their leagues.
Oh.
And it was Kassy and Emily, and
that
wasn't it. That wasn't it. Wait, it was something like it was this one. It was Keenan and Marco are dating out of their leagues, and Keenan was pissed.
Like
and
that means that they're dating someone who's better than them. Is that what that means?
Yes.
I get confused with phrase.
So it means that like Kay Kay and Hannah are too good for Marco and Keenan, and Keenan snapped at Mora. Keenan snapped at Mora. Did you hear her snap at him?
Yes.
I was like,
Mora came back at him. Like,
I know. I was like, ooh. I was like, good for her. I'm
also, like, I forget this. Mora, the new host. Where has Sarah been?
No. Someone put, do you think it's because of the strike? Yes. 100%. And I also think they also, the minute they put Moira there, Alex and I have been saying they are grooming her to be the next host. She will be the next host.
Grooming is probably not the best word, but like, you know what we mean.
Okay, before that word was used in fucked up scenarios, that is what it's used for. They're practicing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, here we go. She's gonna be the. She's gonna be.
And I thought
every time.
I thought she did an amazing job.
I love her. I think she's great.
She was so good. I was like, I would hire her. I was like, wow, that she came across like she just was. She killed it. It was great. It was awesome. Yeah, she was so on it.
We need more. Seven as etiquette referee.
I just read that one too. Hilarious. That was pretty much it. The only other one I loved was Hannah giving main character vibes. Have I not been saying like she thinks like King, Queen of the Villa vibes? Like we knew that.
She did not expect that either. Yeah. She was like, what?
Oh, let's briefly go back and taking 1 second. Okay, you know how Destiny slept sideways in the bed?
Yeah.
And she said the next morning it was because she wanted Jonah to have to come tell her to move.
Like, these Destiny, are real.
You are so full of shit. That is hilarious. Full of shit. I was dying.
Like, there is no fucking way. And when she rebutted with that, when someone, I think it was Emily, she was like, I mean, I think he felt like he couldn't talk to you and you didn't want to talk to him. And she's like,
yeah,
I wanted him to come, obviously, ask me to move. I was like, She has a point, but like it's not right.
It's not valid. It's not right. But I
She
hear
definitely she made me believe her.
No, I believed her for 2 seconds, and then I was like, nope, nope.
Oh, it was hilarious. But then, so he slept outside when it was supposed to be Harrison and Emily's like special night under the stars.
I know. And then moving into like, oh, I know. I can't. It's hilarious. Moving into kind of the last scene of this bottom 4, whatever. I think that Maura would have come back and done the hosting, but because it was torrential downpour, she didn't come back, and they just like did the stuff because she said, "I'll see you guys later," and then she wasn't there, and I'm like, yeah, that just wouldn't have worked because it was like downpouring, and I was like, wow, we've been there.
I know. I when it started raining, I was like, oh shit.
The rain. I was so like delirious watching this last night. It was so late that I thought like, oh, I gotta go walk my dog and it's pouring rain. And then I remembered like I live in Los Angeles and it's not raining.
I know. I think what like everyone has to remember about the weather is because I thought about it for a second. I was like, oh shit. But it's every tropical location rains like almost every day.
Yeah. Like even
Probably
Florida
just wasn't timed right. The weather was not on our side for that scene.
Yeah. Well, it is the hurricane season in Fiji right now.
Perfect.
Okay, but anyways, I was like the rain. They were like the rain adds to the mood of the dramatics, and I was like, kind of does. Okay, I thought Imani, she when she was talking to Keenan, before that, and she was like, oh, I've been making out with Jonah, like whatever. She like kind of came for him hard. Like
I know,
she was
but
like,
why was he like, oh, like I forget what he said, but he was not happy. And I was like,
yeah,
you literally are almost in a relationship with Kay Kay. Like you're not.
He was,
but you are.
He was pissed at her. She was pissed at him for thinking, how dare you think that I was just sitting around like waiting for you to come? Like obviously I've been doing other shit. It was like,
and he was offended.
He was like, I know. It was so weird. I also thought Imani sounded like she was
the
drunk.
death of him on this show.
Did Imani seem drunk to you in that scene? Because I thought she was maybe drunk.
No.
I thought she was drunk. I was like, whoa.
I'm saying no also because it's like impossible to get drunk there.
I know, but like maybe they gave them more wine since it was raining and they had to be out in the rain. I don't know. But Keenan, okay, Keenan I knew was like this, and I knew I sensed something about him that I didn't like. And then I was like, okay, wait, so Imani and Keenan are like back on now though? Like although she like came for him and she's like, I've been like with Jonah, like they're now pursuing their spark that they have?
No, I do not think that she's gonna go for him solely because she knows that him and Kay Kay are going to end up together. And that's more of a risk. And I don't think she's into him that much to take that risk.
I think he is into her enough where he would switch.
Oh. I don't know.
And I think that was his plan. And then he realized he moved too slow and that she was already too forward with moving along with Jonah. Yeah. And everyone was like, I love Keenan and Kay Kay. And I'm like, I don't trust Keenan. I don't trust him. Okay. Also, why does he not say this stuff about like having a spark with Imani to Carmen and Hannah, like when they're talking to him? Like they both have had conversations with him about like, oh, why don't you just, pursue things with Kay Kay? Like he doesn't tell anybody like, oh, I feel a spark. And that's all you would have to say. And you wouldn't look this shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Like all you would have to say is like, I am interested in her. I am interested in her. Like I do feel something. There could be something there. Instead, it's, I want the experience to be open and whatever. Like, no, cut the bullshit about the experience. You're interested in this girl that came in. That's all you have to say.
Yeah, and I think that he's trying to be so honest that it's like, it's just not, because he's being honest about being open and talking to people, but he's telling the people two different things.
Yeah, so it's like not honest.
And he's like, you trust me, like, then just trust it. And I'm like, what does that mean? You have given no reason for that.
Literally none. Okay, my other last 2 cents of this. Okay, so we see our bottom fours. Not surprised. Like,
who is it? Carmen, Kassy,
mhm.
Emily, and who's the last person? Destiny.
And then the
guys, Keenan, which was a shocker, I think, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Leo.
Yeah, that was also probably a shocker for them.
He was like, what? What's going on?
He's probably like, why are those two down there when Bergie's over here sitting pretty? Everyone really knows now that America loves Bergie in that villa.
Yeah, 100%. Kenzo.
Yeah, that wasn't a shocker. I feel like they knew that.
And then who was the other person?
Harrison.
Was it
Harrison, yeah. And so who do you I think who it should be, and like in a perfect world, this is who I would send home, is Emily and Harrison together.
Yeah, because they're obviously I was so wrong. I was like, I don't think he's into her. They are so into each other. Did you see how they were literally like pretzeled together?
Okay, well then if they're like that, the Islanders aren't going to split that.
Well, wouldn't they be like?
But then who would go home?
Send them home.
Do you think they'll send Carmen and Kenzo home? I don't think they would go home.
Why would they send them home? They're they're exactly the same as Harrison and Emily.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, are they going to pick people where they're like, oh, you guys found what you're looking for, so you guys should leave? Or, like, you guys have just started this and you guys are going good, you should say. Villa wouldn't change if who's gone.
But that's a great question. Who wouldn't change the Villa dynamics right now if they went?
So I like the Villa dynamic better with Kenzo and Carmen than I do Harrison and Emily. Like, I would rather watch Kenzo and Carmen flourish, and I don't care to watch Harrison and Emily, but it's like not about, but it's not about. Also, a lot of the people, when they said taking up space, they said Carmen didn't get to know everybody, and I wonder if that's like she didn't make an effort to be friends with everybody too, and that could put her on the chopping board for sure. Because if you're like, you only care about yourself there, and you're not like at least just like hanging out with other people or asking them how their day's going or how they're feeling, then you are taking up space. Like, that's annoying. Like, you should be friends with everybody. But I don't know. But Destiny, okay, do you think Destiny will go home or no? Because she just has, but I also think Destiny could go home. So I think this is what they could do. They could send Destiny home because she's being erotic. And then they could bring an 8th girl back in for Casa, Destiny, and see if actually likes her. No, I just think Destiny will go home, to be honest.
And what boy do you think? Bergie?
Actually, no. I think like Bergie volunteers, but like no. I could see Bergie volunteering in the fact that he would say all 4 of these guys here like someone and have found something, and I haven't, so I'll go home. I do think, but here's what's also going to affect it. It depends on what girl we send home. They're going to announce the girl first, okay? So depending on what girl they send home, if they send Destiny home, Bergie will go home. But if they send home any of the girls where the guy has the corresponding to the girl, Bergie will stay. Does that make sense?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay, so like, let's say they send home Carmen. Bergie is not going to volunteer and go home because obviously Kenzo will go home with Carmen.
What if Bergie literally did and he was like, this is my chance to go after her one more time?
Kind of a power move, but yeah.
Okay, so it is wild that all of them are in couple, like most of them are in couples.
Yeah, the boys are picking which girl. Jonah and Marco don't vibe with Destiny. She's gone.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's going to be Destiny. So then what guy then goes home and where the girl would stay? Because if Kenzo goes home, I think Carmen would go home too.
Do you think Harrison would be upset leaving without Emily?
No.
I don't think he wants to be there.
I don't think he even likes Emily. I think it's all their relationship's so weird to me. I don't understand that one. So I think it's just weird because I've never thought there could be so many different options for a dumping before.
I don't like I'm
so many different.
I don't know who. I don't know. I really don't know. And I know that it's what I do know is that it's so obvious to who should go home to everyone in the villa probably right now.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Mike is interested in Destiny, and Destiny switched her vote to keep Carmen, so Bergie might return the favor. Because remember, Bergie was begging Destiny to switch her vote, and she did to keep Carmen. So maybe he will be like, we need to keep Destiny.
Yeah, but don't you think it's going to be girls voting for boys and boys voting for girls?
Yeah, I think Harrison and Emily should go home. They just don't add anything for me. Like, I don't care about Harrison. I don't know.
Let me look. I literally could pop my face with a pin right now. It's so crazy.
Twitter says they're going to boycott the show if Destiny goes home.
Oh, really?
That's funny. I mean, my mom's favorite is Destiny. My mom said she doesn't want to watch anymore if Destiny goes home.
No, she is so funny.
Might be split for Destiny because Mike and Bergie like Destiny.
Oh, it's just a Casa tour. And
they go, Harrison lives in Australia. What is he going to do with her in Texas? I could see her moving to Australia.
Oh, that like totally gives what's that girl, Jessie and Will vibes.
Yeah.
Someone said we need Emily in Casa. Like, I just don't. She's not doing anything.
I don't care for Emily. I think she's been the driest person we've seen on the whole.
I think it's because she's with Harrison.
Yeah, she's very dry. I would rather have Jasmine back than Emily.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
I want to see what these Casa girls.
I know. I can't wait to see all the Casa girls. Is there a first look up?
No. Come on.
Okay, so let's put our final guesses in. And then...
Okay, I really don't know. I'm trying to think. Like,
I went through like all the possibilities.
Who does everyone think is going home in the chat?
Yeah, the two together. Put the two in the same thing. Emily and Harrison. Everyone's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I cannot say with any strong will who I think is going home.
Destiny and Harrison. Destiny and Emily and Harrison. Destiny and Kenzo. Destiny and Kenzo. No, Kenzo won't leave because Carmen can't leave.
I think Carmen's going to stay.
Keenan can go so Kay Kay can move on. Could you imagine if Keenan went home?
No, like, honestly,
I wouldn't be that mad. Because then I would love to see Kay Kay get to know someone else.
I know.
But would she leave too?
Oh, I don't know. I think it could go either way. Like, she could be so upset that she leaves. No, that's not happening. There's no way that's happening. That's like the literal whole show.
What?
If Kay Kay and Keenan, like, if Keenan just went home, that can't possibly happen.
That's true. My mom thinks Keenan should leave.
I mean, like, I need Kay Kay to step into her power.
I know. But it's also, it brings too much drama knowing, like, Keenan could couple up with someone new and Casa and bring someone back. Like, you know, we can't risk not having that.
I can't think of all of these possibilities right now.
There's too many.
I don't know. What are your takes? I'd say Destiny, probably, just from like what I'm reading.
Yeah. Destiny, Harrison, and Emily can leave too. I'm fine with all three leaving.
Yeah, I kind of see like
I'm gonna go all three.
Honest, and who I think the two people that could leave and are not going to rock the boat in any way, and it's not really going to change any of the dynamics in the villa, is Harrison and Emily or Kenzo and Carmen.
No, I want Kenzo and Carmen to stay.
They don't really do anything for me at all.
Okay. Emily and Harrison it is. Final vote.
So it's settled.
All right.
This was a long one, guys.
This is a long one. Oh my god, it was. I didn't even realize it was this long. All right. Well, we got 240 of you guys in the chat. I better see 240 likes on the video right now. And for the comments, I would like everyone to go comment below who they think will be going home tonight and who they think would be willing to self-eject from the villa.
I can't take both self-eject.
If both their partners go home. So, like, would Kenzo self-eject? Would Carmen self-eject? I don't know. I want to hear it from you guys. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We have really fun guests coming on. Oh my gosh. I looked at the guest schedule and I was like, this is awesome.
Amazing. I can't wait.
Yes. You guys are going to be so excited.
Funny ass things in the chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We also just got a date from Sally, too, who's never, like, come on our podcast before. So that's going to be really
cool. Has?
She had, well, not, like, to review an episode.
Oh.
We just, like, interviewed her. But I meant, like,
I was like, wait, what?
It. Yeah. It's going to be so fun.
Very exciting.
Yes.
Can't wait. So we'll see y'all.
I know. All right. See you guys next time. Oh, go watch the Anna interview. The Anna interview.
Go watch the Anna
interview. She's hilarious.
She's hilarious, and she literally knows as much as what I know is going on, which is nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds
Wait,
good.
why'd you just do that?
I'll text you after.
No, what?
We forgot to read our ad sponsor.
Oh, is it actually today?
Tomorrow.
Oh, bye. We love you.
Love you guys. Like this video.
Bye.